We are counting down the 9 slot machines that casino insiders warn you to never play. From famous games designed to lure you in at the entrance, to high-tech machines engineered to bleed your bankroll faster than you realize, every entry on this list is backed by leaked casino reports and jaw-dropping statistics. Which machine hides the most ruthless tricks? And how do you spot them before losing big? Let us start with number 9. Wheel of Fortune quarter slots are everywhere. Those bright cabinets with the spinning wheel and the jingle you can't get out of your head. Casinos do not just love these machines for their popularity. According to leaked coin-in reports, they are pulling in an average hold of about 11% on all money played. That means for every $100 pushed into these slots, players are walking away with only $89. The bonus wheel, the feature everyone chases, is even harsher. Internal memos show the house edge jumps to nearly 15% during those spins. A former pit boss from Las Vegas, Michael, explained why these machines always seem to be near the entrance. The goal is to catch your eye right as you walk in, using the brand's familiarity to make you feel comfortable losing a little at first. Once you're hooked by the music and the wheel, it is much easier for the casino to keep you playing. The familiar name and flashy wheel are not just for show, they are carefully positioned traps designed to normalize losing before you even realize what's happening. And that's just the start. The next machines on this list take the tricks even further. Sex and the City slots lure players in with the promise of glamour and familiar faces, but behind the flashing lights lies one of the most deceptive tricks in modern gambling. These machines run at a 12.3% hold, meaning the house keeps more than $12 for every $100 played. But the real danger is not just the numbers. It is how the game makes you feel like you are winning, even as your balance drops. This is called losses, disguised as wins. Bet $3 and the machine might light up, play a jingle, and show animated confetti for a $1.50 payout. Your brain celebrates, but you just lost half your money on that spin. Sarah, a regular in Atlantic City, sat at a Sex and the City slot for 6 hours. The machine kept rewarding her with small wins, lights, and sounds. When she checked her player card, the reality hit. She had lost $840. The celebration is engineered to keep you playing, masking losses behind a constant stream of dopamine spikes. It is not just bad luck, it is psychological design, and it is why these machines are even more dangerous than they look. Megabucks progressive slots promise life-changing jackpots, but the math behind these machines tells a different story. Every spin feeds a massive, multi-state jackpot pool, but the odds of actually hitting that top prize are about 1 in 50 million. That is not a typo. 1 in 50 million. The house edge here is brutal. Megabucks holds 13% of every dollar wagered, far higher than most table games or even other slots. For most players, the dream of winning millions comes with a steady, invisible drain on their bankroll. Robert, a retired teacher from Reno, tracked his play over 3 months and lost $12,000 chasing the Megabucks jackpot. He ran the numbers and realized he would need to bet around $600,000 to have a statistically reasonable shot at the grand prize. Casino insiders confirm that only max bet spins qualify for the jackpot, and most of the money pumped into these machines never comes close to a big payout. The allure of instant wealth keeps players glued to their seats, but the reality is that Megabucks is engineered to take more and give back less than almost any other slot on the floor. Penny slots sound harmless. Just a penny per spin, right? But the reality is much sneakier. On the casino floor, these games are loaded with 40, 50, sometimes over 100 pay lines. Each line costs a penny, but if you want to activate all of them, and that is how you unlock the real bonuses, you are suddenly betting $2, $3, even $5 a spin. Most players do not notice the bet total creeping up. They just hit max lines and start spinning. Leaked training manuals for casino floor managers spell out why these machines are a gold mine. They consistently bring in more revenue per hour than almost any other slot type. The secret is not just the flashy lights or the sound effects, it is the illusion of playing small. Players think they are making tiny bets, but the math says otherwise. A single session can drain your wallet faster than you would ever expect. Carlos, a construction worker from Mississippi, learned this the hard way. He thought penny slots were a safe bet. After 2 months of regular visits, he added up his ATM withdrawals and realized he had lost $1,400. The average loss per visit was around $180. The small wins on scattered lines kept him playing, but his balance was always heading in one direction: down. Penny slots are not cheap entertainment. They are engineered to bleed your bankroll, one disguised bet at a time. Buffalo slots have become a staple on casino floors, drawing crowds with their wild themes and promise of huge payouts. But behind the stampede lies a design that quietly drains players through something called volatility scheduling. Mitchell, a former slot game developer, described it as a cycle of long, punishing dry spells followed by sudden bursts of excitement. These games are built to let you go 50, 80, even 100 spins without anything worth celebrating. Then, out of nowhere, you will hit a bonus round that seems to make up for the losses, but rarely does. Industry analysis shows Buffalo slots hold between 10 and 11% of all money played. The real hook is the bonus feature. According to independent researchers, the average bonus round pays out about 40 times your initial bet. That sounds impressive until you realize the bonus only triggers about once every 180 spins. Most players lose far more chasing that one big hit than they ever get back from it. Mitchell explained that this isn't bad luck, it's the math the game is built on. The bonus win might recover 60% of what you lost during the dry spell, but you are still down overall. The machine is designed to make you feel like you are getting hot, just as you are running out of money. For the casino, this structure is pure gold. It keeps players locked in, always hoping the next spin will finally turn things around. Lightning. Link machines have become a casino sensation, and the numbers behind them explain why. Internal profit reports from a top Las Vegas casino chain show these games generate 23% more revenue per square foot than standard slots. The secret is not just in the flashy graphics or the occasional jackpot, it is in the way the bonus feature keeps players locked in. To trigger the main bonus, you need 6 special symbols. But the game is designed to land 4 or 5 symbols far more often than chance alone would suggest. You sit there, spin after spin, convinced the bonus is just one symbol away. Hold percentage on Lightning Link sits at about 11.2%. That means for every $100 played, nearly $11 stay with the house. But the real kicker is how long people stay. A leaked email from a casino operations manager spells it out. Players average 4.2 hours per session on Lightning Link, double the time spent on traditional machines. The bonus chase is not just a side feature, it is the engine that drives marathon sessions and deep losses. Jennifer, a retiree from Florida, spent 18 months chasing bonuses on these machines. By the time she walked away, her losses totaled $47,000. She described the feeling as always being on the verge of a big win, never quite ready to quit. That is not a fluke. It is the outcome of careful design and relentless data analysis. Casinos know exactly how long players stick around, and Lightning Link's engineered symbol distribution keeps the chase alive for hours. For the house, it is a goldmine. For players, it is a trap that is easy to enter and hard to escape. The Walking Dead slot machines draw crowds with their blockbuster branding, but what is really happening behind those spinning reels is far from entertainment. Casinos count on the trust that comes with a big name. Players sit down expecting a fair shot, not realizing these machines are stacked against them in ways you will not find on the game's help screen. The hold percentage alone is punishing, 12.8%. That means for every $100 played, nearly $13 stays with the house. But the real story is in how these slots manipulate hope. Independent lab analysis of Walking Dead machines uncovered something disturbing: the frequency of near-miss bonus symbols. Those moments when 2 out of 3 needed icons land and the third reel slows to a crawl before stopping just short, was measured at rates 340% higher than what basic randomness would predict. This is not a fluke or a lucky streak gone wrong. It is built into the code, designed to make you feel like the next spin could finally trigger that elusive bonus. Casinos actively request these high-profile slots because the brand does half the work for them. Players see a familiar franchise, assume it is a premium game, and let their guard down. But the numbers are clear. The combination of an elevated house edge and deliberate bonus symbol manipulation makes Walking Dead one of the most unforgiving machines on the floor. The chase is not just hard, it is mathematically engineered to be endless. The next machine on this list takes the concept of keeping players glued to their seats even further. Ultimate Firelink is the machine casinos quietly celebrate behind closed doors. The numbers tell the story. These slots run an 11.5% hold, which means the house keeps more than $11 of every 100 played. But what sets Firelink apart isn't just the math. It's the way it manipulates your sense of winning and losing, keeping you in your seat longer than almost any other game on the floor. Slot technician David spent years maintaining these machines. He explained how the system is designed to disguise losses as small victories. Every few spins, the win counter lights up, coins jingle, and the screen flashes with celebration, even when your balance keeps dropping. Players focus on the win counter, not the credit meter. It's a deliberate trick. The machine keeps you chasing those little wins, convincing you you're holding steady, while your money slowly drains away. Internal casino reports show that Ultimate Firelink has the lowest quit rate of any modern slot machine. The average session lasts 5.3 hours, more than double the time most players spend on other games. The secret is in the psychological layering. Small wins come often enough to keep hope alive, but never enough to actually put you ahead. The Firelink bonus feature, triggered by collecting special symbols, is calibrated to appear just often enough to keep you believing the next big hit is around the corner. Marcus, an accountant who prided himself on tracking his spending, lost $62,000 over 2 years playing Ultimate Firelink. He described the experience as a slow bleed, never a catastrophic loss, just a steady erosion he barely noticed until he tallied the totals. For casinos, this is the ideal player, someone who stays, spins, and loses track of the real cost. The combination of a high house edge and marathon session lengths makes Ultimate Firelink one of the most dangerous traps on the floor, setting up the final machine, where the manipulation goes even further. Konami Advantage Series slots are where every trick in the book comes together, and then go a step further. These machines do not just rely on high hold percentages or clever bonus features. According to confidential documents circulated among casino managers in 2017, the Konami Advantage system can be configured to monitor player patterns in real time. If the software detects a run of wins, it can quietly tighten the payout cycle. If a player is losing, the machine might throw in a small win to keep hope alive and the session going. While official regulatory statements insist that all slots must maintain a fixed payout rate, internal memos from several major casino chains reference proprietary algorithms that maximize time on device by dynamically adjusting reward intervals. A leaked analytics summary from a large Nevada casino group showed that Konami Advantage cabinets generated 31% more profit per hour than the industry average. That is not just a statistical blip. It is the result of a system built to adapt, constantly nudging the player to keep spinning, no matter which way their luck is running. The hold percentage on these machines sits between 12 and 15%, depending on how the casino sets them. That means for every $100 played, as much as $15 never comes back. Over weeks and months, that edge turns into a tidal wave of losses for regulars. For Dorothy, a grandmother from Nevada, the cost was her retirement. Over 3 years, her session logs and ATM receipts traced a slow descent, $127,000 gone. Her family described how she would come home excited after a night of good luck, only to realize her balance kept shrinking. The pattern was always the same: long stretches of nothing, then a burst of small wins that convinced her the machine was about to turn in her favor. But the numbers never lied. Every session, the house edge quietly did its work. In a sworn deposition, former casino CEO Richard described the Konami Advantage system as the most effective player retention mechanism we ever deployed. Every feature, every sound, every payout interval was tested to keep players seated longer, and the longer they stayed, the more they lost. Internal performance reviews confirmed that these machines delivered record-breaking slot revenue, with the adaptive software credited for the uplift. Unlike the other machines on this list, the Konami Advantage series does not just use psychological tricks or flashy branding. It is engineered to watch, learn, and respond to player behavior, squeezing out every possible dollar before a player finally walks away. For casinos, it is the ultimate moneymaker. For players, it is the most dangerous trap of all. Across all 9 machines, one truth emerges. Modern slots are not just games of chance, they are engineered systems, blending psychology and technology to maximize your losses and keep you playing longer. Every flashy feature and near miss is calculated. The real risk is not luck or odds, but the invisible design working against you. In today's casinos, knowledge, not hope, is your only real advantage.